Hello and welcome to another episode of Blue Magic Gameplay with me, BlueMageBrilly. And we're going on to the Defense of Bruh, otherwise known as Home. We're going to view this episode. It's going to be a lot of talking. I'm going to talk over it. Hope you enjoy. And hopefully the audio and everything looks pretty good. Looking pretty good on my recordings end, but I mean, I've looked at the recording and been like, wow, that came out horribly. That explains it. They're making another windmill. Don't know if the fundamentals of making two windmills right beside each other is a good idea. I guess they're not right beside each other, so that works.
Spinning again really makes
But
it feel like home sweet home.
Putting them right beside each other would be kind of like, wouldn't you worry about them
hear
crashing
that.
into each other?
Really is
I guess
one of the
putting them
most
right
beautiful
in
things
front of
about
each other
this
is way better. Although they didn't finish that one. They just left the metal parts sticking out, like half of it's unbuilt. I guess it was just support for the smaller one, but that's still pretty rude to just leave one completely unbuilt. Not really a citizen, kinda helped you kill people. You didn't actually do anything. I mean, you could have done something, but you didn't. So glad you can be so happy after just killing 3 people. I mean, I guess she had nothing to do with it. Now loading, here's these pretty little lion's paw flowers. Just appeared in the last episode.
How's the packing coming along, East?
Is that how you say East? Whatever.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
The everyday basics like shampoo, this giant fan, a gun, waffle iron,
Well, the Empire's got to be close by.
this
Let's hit the road
collection
by
of
sundown.
books that are surely not about fish and or people
Martha,
drawing them.
look! Wilkes is here.
Hey, look, it's Martha. Who's Martha? Oh, it's an old lady.
Oh,
Pregnant old lady?
Well,
Can't really tell.
You're still calling me that? Martha,
This
I'm
guy's the same
22
age as
years
me.
old.
But
And more
he's a
important,
way better
you
artist.
shouldn't be running around. Aren't you?
Okay, so she is pregnant. I think I questioned that the first time I played this too.
I've already had 4 of them.
Oh geez, she's having 5 kids? That
Hold it.
is... Wait, what? Didn't you just
is
leave?
walking in?
Now she's came over to
Oh,
deliver bread?
Hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
Clearly to deliver bread.
I just wanted to apologize. For before.
Yeah, you made fun of my drawing
here.
saying there were
This
some
is for
code.
you.
Have you know that drawing fish
Really?
is a way of life?
These are for me.
Yeah,
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live,
so she
too.
lives at the bakery. Shouldn't he know
That's
this? Or is
preserved
she
bread,
like
so
new
it's
in
pretty
town?
hard. Heat it up before
Like,
you eat it.
this
all
is where
right?
he grew up, right? I don't know.
I baked it myself, so the flavor.
It's gonna be hard as a
Thanks.
rock, isn't it? Now loading. Apparently it takes forever to load a house.
Arrested and shot at? You've
Who
had a
invited
busy
her in?
day of it,
I
haven't
mean, I
you,
guess they...
Welkies?
No, she couldn't live here.
And what a lovely lady you are for all
I
that
thought we lived with the
adventuring.
general?
Good
I don't
job.
What?
Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
Saved your skin, but you did all the shooting. In fact,
He's
she
right,
arrested
we
you and
just
got you in
met.
the danger.
I'm not as.
Just this
Although
hero.
I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Wow, what a
Oh,
very
well,
blunt
I'm
woman.
sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here.
Is Martha? It's like...
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies
I
already.
can't tell if it's like his mother or just a friend. Probably just a friend.
That's a lovely portrait.
Is that
him?
General Gunther? Yep, that's him. He did stuff.
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
I'm guessing it's the one on the right, because he's the more
That's
impressive
Dad?
looking one.
And who's that with him?
That's
there?
the repair guy with the wrench.
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer.
Oh
The
yeah, I forgot
general's
about this
tank was
part.
his
So it is a
creation.
childhood friend, but not the same
Wait a
father. Just adopted.
My birth parents died when I. The general was kind
Yep,
enough
the
to
general
take
just
me
took
as
her
his own
in.
after
Was
that.
like, you were my best friend's daughter, so
Yeah.
I took you in.
We're not related by...
See,
Sorry.
isn't that nice?
Was that question too personal?
A little bit, but not over the top.
No, I don't mind at all. Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Really the time. Like, why did you even show up just to
Why don't you
deliver
see her
bread?
off, Welks? I can.
All right,
Sadly,
I will.
this is most of the
I'll be right
game,
back.
and there's not really much to talk about, which kind of makes this difficult to really be a major video series, because it's just a bunch of me talking over these people. But the action scenes are really cool. Anyways, here's the windmill tower. Finally, we'll get some clarity on that. We're just walking down a street which has grass on it for some reason.
Look at this.
Like, did they
Rules
drop
really
paint,
becoming
or
a
did the
ghost
grass like grow inward?
They've been leaving for a while.
Becoming a ghost town full of ghost
Just about
pigeons.
Everyone is evacuated by
Oh
now.
no.
You can't
That's how you know a
blame
town's
them.
going to
Tensions
crap.
are rising with the Empire.
Full of ghost pigeons. That means everything's gonna be
They'll survive.
covered white,
The Town
and you're gonna
Watchmen
have
guard and
pigeons coming through the
protect
walls
the
going
residents.
coo coo coo.
Everyone will come back someday. They'll come
Yeah,
back
everyone will
quite
come back
safely.
someday
Mhm.
where it's just full of ghost pigeons. After the war's over, they're gonna be like, man, we should have just let the Empire take this town.
Hmm.
I don't think that's for me, but it's gonna happen.
What I'd
Spoiler,
really
sorry.
like to do is be a teacher.
Why is it always the teachers?
Huh,
I don't think he'd be
a
a great
teacher?
teacher, to be honest, but
Yeah.
maybe that's just me. Don't really know the guy too well.
Insects, flowers and
I
plants.
feel like he'd be a better
They've always
scientist,
been
you
my
know, rather
passion.
than a teacher.
I've learned a lot from nature.
But
You see,
maybe
my
this is a
dad,
different world.
He protected
Yeah, I
the
guess. I
country
mean,
as a
obviously it
general,
is a different world.
but
They have these magical stones
it's just that
and giant lancer
I
tanks.
want to give back in my own way. My
My own way.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Didn't I just give
Deep
you a whole speech
in
about
your
it?
own way. Hmm.
Yeah, you could do it in your own way too, by making a lot of bread since you work at a bakery. And there's the explosion. Well, here's
was
another guy
that?
giving it in his own way. By blowing something up. What could it
That
be?
sound.
Oh, is that the end of the episode? Oh no, there it is. And boom, there it is. Now we'll never know why that was uncompleted. And it'll never be completed again. Oh wow, that guy was just up there. Why was he even up there? Oh jeez. The poor guy. And here is another senseless invasion and murder of many civilians for no reason. Pretty much the epitome of war. Is that the right word? Probably. Pretty much the finest example of war, if that says it better. Yeah, well,
don't
the windmill's
believe
gone. Well, kind of. I mean, the little part survived, surprisingly, but
Miss
the
Melchior,
bigger part
the
is just
Imperials
dead.
are attacking.
Here's
There's a
the
squad
not
of them in
mute
town right
man.
now.
Imperials are attacking, squad of them in
Get
town
all the
right
Watch
now.
together now.
Gotta fin them off.
They must be.
I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
I do have experience in shooting two guys, so let's see how this goes. Alright, here comes the big fight. Oh, it actually went through two different things. That's pretty neat. Like 2A, 2B, 2C, 2B or not to be, 2B or not to C. But
I'll
now
explain
we're
the mission.
in C? I'll explain the mission. We're in Bruh. Welcome to Brull. Enemies invaded the Windmill Plaza. It's taken almost the entire area over. Somehow, it was like 5 seconds, but we're deploying from this position. There's a bunch of dead civilians over there, so be sure to hide. There's already sandbags on the field for some reason. And we have to eliminate the enemy leader, which is another different game mechanic. Hidden enemies won't show up in command view, so be careful. And, you know, that's pretty much it.
Okay, let's begin.
Let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brull. Alright, so we got 3 players again. We got Alicia, Welkin, and Town
Our
Watchmen.
target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on
Okay.
breaking the chain of command
the
should
chain
at
of
least buy some time for
command.
the townspeople to...
Don't really remember what
Alright, I got
leadership
it.
does,
Let's all
but
be careful out there.
we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll explain it. Alright, so...
Got a
got a
second?
second. Wait, what? I guess he's about to explain, or she's about to explain. Nope. Explain damage. Set amount of damage the unit has sustained is healed each turn. If a unit has taken heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. If enemies attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition, so kind of a big deal. It's kind of like Fire Emblem, where if a unit reaches 0, it's dead. So kind of a really big deal. But this does get fixed later, kind of. Can't really say it gets fixed completely, but it kind of does get fixed.
My
Anyways,
turn,
let's go
okay?
for Alicia this time because kind of been giving her the cold shoulder. So let's head up here. Gotta run
Enemy unit
diagonal.
spotted.
About sightlines. When a unit's giving Sights an enemy in action mode, sight line will appear over his or her head, blah blah blah. Link next unit. Yeah, it just means they can see them. That's basically what they're trying to say. And it's trying to like be a guide for like, kind of like just to say, hey, you can hide here and they won't see you, which means they won't shoot you while you're in action mode, or just automatically shoot you. Anyways, I don't know why they're explaining this to me now. I mean, I've already done this. Like, this should have been in the first part. Anyways. Oh yeah. This is the weapon thing. They're all using rifles, so rifles are really good against people, or personal, whatever. Not very good against armor, and they have no area effect. And if it has a triangle, that means they can give slight damage. X means it's ineffective. Area shows whether the attacks would damage a broad area, and shots, blah blah blah. You know. All pretty basic things that are pretty obvious without really needing to explain them. Yeah, misses or hits to other areas, not taken into account for the shots or to kill. Like, the shots is just how many shots you have, period. So, already explained this. If I aim at this guy's head, it's 2 shots. Aim at his body, it's 7. This doesn't count if one bullet goes up, or like while I'm aiming at the body and a bullet goes up and hits him in the head. Like, then it would take like probably 3, maybe 3 or 4. And it also doesn't count if I shoot the fence behind him. Like, if I miss completely. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. 2 shots to the head. He's dead. I did it. Alright, now she cannot do anything, like, combat-wise. And as you can see on the map, there's only 2 people I can see. Like, there's this guy here, there's this guy here, and then we know the leaders around here because it told me at the start. But let's move Wilkin up. I can kind of just ignore the Town Watchman, to be completely honest. He's not very useful, and he doesn't get experience or anything. Because he's just, like, this character is just for this mission. Anyways, this guy takes 9 because he is behind this, which means he can't be critical unless I'm behind him. So if I manage to get behind him, I can deal with him. Not going to, though. Just gonna shoot him and kill him. At least with Welkin. I might go try to get behind him as Alicia. Or maybe Welkin again, now that I think about it. Because, honestly, I feel like the main character has that benefit of just having great stats overall. But I actually think it'd be best if I use this guy. Not because he doesn't get experience, but because if he does end up dying, it's not going to be a game over, for one. See, like, I'm taking heavy damage, and now there's 2 guys, so I'm not going to do that. Ouch. Because if I had gone around that corner, like, I would have definitely died. Town Watchman would have definitely died. That would have gone on my permanent record, man. I can't be a commander of a dead guy. Anyways, that's the end of that. Oh, I can press it twice. Gonna reload. And that is the end of the current phase. So now these 2 are up close. That guy in the back is gonna start moving, and they're both gonna shoot at him the second he starts moving out. But because they have a leader, they have a huge amount of CP. They also just have a lot of people in general. See that now that guy is pretty much almost dead. And he just shot at the Watchman, who's gonna shoot back. Another neat thing that they don't really go over just yet, wow, Watchman actually killed him. Good job. Is, like, that guy could have hid behind his ally, if he really wanted to. Yeah, this guy's also going to shoot the Watchman. Jeez, leave him alone. He has, like, a wife and 3 kids. Probably. But he's also 2 for 2, so good job. He's got the most blood on his hands so far. Now there's just a bunch of other people. You can hear them shuffling. Everyone just shot him once, as soon as he appeared. I always find that hilarious, but it's also really annoying when it's on your end. Like when you're the one getting shot. Wow, but Watchman almost killed him again. And then they shoot him as he leaves, which is great. Now he's got 2 more, and he decided not to use them, which is good and bad. Good for him, bad for me. Like, it's good that he didn't because, you know, obviously people aren't going to move in and start shooting at me. But also bad because that carries over. You can stand up, Welkin. So he's going to have those 2 extra moves for next time. But it's not going to be a huge deal because he doesn't have many people left. It's the tutorial still. Just shoot that guy right in the butt. That's how you get him. They nip it in the butt. And that's how you take out enemies. now we're over here. Hostile sighted. Exit current action. Alright, now the best thing to do in these situations is to get a lot of people up where your guys are. You kind of already saw the reason why. It's because if I get a bunch of people up there, they're going to shoot everything that moves. Which is really, really strong. If you get like 5 people in one mission, just shooting at a huge group of waving people. Oh jeez, I forgot to... Yeah, I can just cancel out of this, go into crouch mode. There we go. See, this guy is standing up. So I'm just gonna fire right in the head. Take him out before he actually becomes an issue. And exit current action so that guy doesn't get any free shots off. Which is still really annoying. That's one of the bigger things I hate about this game. Is just that people just keep shooting at you. I would be okay with it if it was while I was moving, but as long as you're just sitting there, you could potentially sit there forever and just die. Because you weren't paying attention. Which, I mean, would be my fault, but it's still pretty annoying. Especially if I'm, like, trying to plan something out or something. Because I can't see this part of the game unless I'm in this, like, action phase. Also, people duck, I guess. If it's not their turn and they're being shot at, they'll duck. But you can definitely still shoot through people. Feel a little bad for that windmill. Kinda looks like a broken ship on the map, though. Maybe I've just been playing too many pirates. I always gotta wait for them. See, like, those 2 command points carried over, and now this guy's just sitting here. But now he's gonna get shot down before he even gets the chance to retreat. And he was their leader. Or he was, like, an important unit, so they lost a leadership point. But he also was the leader, so... You know. Round over. I completed the mission. Good job, me. Where'd all these people come from? They must have been on the other side of the windmill or something. What's that? It's...
Sounds like a tank.
Sounds like a tank. Uh-oh. That's right, I forgot about this part. Yeah, they brought in a tank. The bigger unit of this game. And there is their power supply. Like I said, it needs air, I guess? Like, it needs to be aired out. But it's like high electricity. Tank! Oh jeez, they just got destroyed. Where'd those guys even come from? Better not be my Watchman. I don't want him being dead. Got like a wife, 3 kids, 2 kills under his belt, maybe 3. Depends on if he got that guy running away or not. Here's the other part of the game, where it just throws you into a different mission in the middle of a mission. But here's the tank. Yep. It just ran over those sandbags. It's just coming straight towards me. All my guys are right there. And they are going to die. Just kidding. They're fine. No, they're not. They're going to die. Goodbye. Goodbye, Watchman. He's dead. Oh wait, no, he's fine. Totally okay. It was just a flesh wound. But the tank can just go a very large amount of times, and as you can see, they are doing a very small amount of damage to it because their bullets are clipping on the power supply there. Which is pretty much how you stop a tank, with bullets. Otherwise, you have to rely on something else. I don't recall what the rules are for the tank, but they're going to explain those in a minute. And that was the end of their phase. For whatever reason, they didn't move their soldiers. Probably because this is still the tutorials.
Welkin, tank!
Yeah, good job noticing now. Like, it didn't just shoot at you or anything.
We're not equipped to take out a...
That's true, we only have 3 pistols.
I hate to say
Or
it,
rifles.
But we should get off this road and into the alley to the east.
Okie dokie.
And try to stay behind cover while...
Yeah, the tank does have a turret. We have to get over there fast as we can. And we have to avoid the tank while we're doing it. So... the mission only requires Welkin to get there, so it's kind of worth it just to have him run. And I can't go back behind there for whatever reason. So I have to go this way, I think. I don't actually recall. Oh wait, I can press Q for map. And first thing I'm going to do, just to clear out some room, take this guy out. Come on, Welkin. Good job. Oh, he got 3 criticals. Shot him while he was down.
Yes!
Yes! Alright, let's keep going. Just go all around here. This is a bad choice, actually. I need to take out those guards. I'm gonna hide behind this truck. Alright. I think it's best to move the other characters as well, as distractions if nothing else. Or at least Alicia. I don't really care for the Town Watchman. He needs to just stay out of the way and be safe. Alright, let's see if this girl can't get another body under her belt. There we go. That was easy. I expected that to at least take 2 turns, but I guess not. She's the headshot master. Let's move her over here. I'm actually going to stick her right in their face. And the reason for that is even though she is like right in their face, they're not going to actually do anything until it's either their turn or until more or less it's her turn. Like, see how they're just firing at this guy? Just gonna wiggle back and forth. But they're just gonna fire at this guy until it's actually her turn. And he's just gonna shoot that guy right in the face. Point blank range, no hope for him. Gonna hide behind here, and there we go. Probably not the best strategy for this mission, but I'm kind of just ad-libbing this. I'm not really planning ahead, I'm just kind of going for the mission. And here's the Empire phase again. They're going to use the tank, I believe. But the tank takes 2 points of leadership. So it does actually cost quite a bit to move the tank. Which gets pretty important later on, especially when you get your own tanks. Spoiler, sorry. And here comes the bullet. And she is almost dead. But it's okay, she's not going to die. She'll be totally okay, I hope. Because if she dies, I kind of lose. So he's going to move the tank again, and hopefully he doesn't have the ability to shoot again, otherwise I will die. Nope, he's just leaving. And he didn't move the other soldier, so that guy is still standing up straight. Which means it is time for Woken to just go for the goal. Gonna go ahead and shoot like right away. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, he almost didn't get him down. He missed both headshots. Well, I think he got one actually, but he did miss the important headshot. Okay, I don't know what that was about. I don't know why he just suddenly stopped there, but here we go. Operation complete. Vulcan's safe. And that's what is really important. Doesn't matter that the other 2 are still out there.
Looks like...
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much that...
Yeah, that's true.
We'll try to buy time.
Not really
I'll
much
dig
we
in
can
my
do
heels at
against
the main gate
a
and do
tank
what I
with just a
can
bunch
to
of
stall them.
rifles.
Okay.
I mean, you could
I'll head
like
back
jump
to
on
my
top
house
and
grab
go
me
inside
Sarah
and kill the
Mark,
guys,
then come back.
but you know, that would be
careful
too
out there,
crazy,
Vulcan.
I think, especially for little Alicia. She could throw bread at them, stick it in the gun and get it stuck. Maybe there's a crown. I only got C rank because that took 4 turns. That did take a little too long. I probably could have gotten through that without really waiting for all that stuff. I don't know. I probably could have got through that faster, is what I'm trying to say. I could have just ran past the soldiers if I really wanted to. But then I probably would have got shot and killed, so who knows.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
But that is going to be the end of this video, and next video we will go after the escape from Brule. And we can see here that little sis has got a gun, and that's kind of worrying, right? Guess we'll have to see what happens on the next episode. So I'll see you there, and thanks for watching.